Anybody?
Good morning, sweethearts. Hello to our weekly Saturday brunch, which is in a way hopping constantly from Sunday brunch to Saturday afternoon brunch. But I love it. So cool. Hadar, sweetheart, Maria, Tony, Klaus. Nice. Hello. Mwah. So, let's start the show. Feel free to share whatever is coming up. Here we go. Kai is joining too. So nice. So 3 boys and 3 girls. I like it.
What a team.
Yeah, we're the dream team. So here it's, as always, as usual, booming aliveness. No escape, what to say. And at the same time, it's so funny, like nothing is happening, actually. It's quite the same and full on. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. It's like, wow. Yeah. What to say? Tony, what to say, Tony?
Let's say that always the same and always different. To put together the opposites always worked. When your thoughts are not very like this, let's put the apparent opposites together and something happens always, because the mind gets stopped. And then the nothingness that all encompasses, especially the opposites together, because this is nothing being everything, this is male and female, active and passive at the same time. This is being born and dying right now. Right now, this hen is being born, this movement, but death, absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, Tony. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, totally. Klaus, sweetheart.
Yes. Welcome.
Okay. Oh, before
nice
I forget, a big hi from Sander Lientjen to all of you, sweethearts.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
He is simply not able to join. And it's, of course, spontaneous and free for all. And Kai, okay, I know you cannot join with video. Perfection. No pro. Yeah, Klaus, sorry for interrupting. Go on.
Yeah, I had the same problem the last week when we had the really stormy weather here. And so they were fixing the lines just the same moment when we have to do the Zoom meeting. So I couldn't connect.
Okay.
And, you know, it happens. It's just perfection in action, booming energy, nothing wrong with it. It's lifing.
Beautiful. It's what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah. So today I'm very happy to be here, and you know, it's undivided perfection. So I don't even see all these opposites playing around. It's just one undivided thing, and maybe men together in society, we create the so-called labels. So we give names to apparent forms, and then in the name of these labels, we divide into opposites, and then we have to rebuild and refix the situation. But the situation was never divided on first place. So there is a kind of, you know, misunderstanding I don't see any opposites floating around. I just see one thing, undivided.
Beautiful.
And yes, there may be, there can be labels, and so you can imagine life, death, male, female, but there is anything like that in the so-called outside world. There is just life. So it's more about you know, understanding that the labels are made up. This is my, how do you say, my view on this subject. Yeah, you know, life is life. Then we can divide life into many parts, and we can say beings, plants, animals, rocks, mountains, hills. But there is a kind of a continuity. If you look, a mountain don't stop to be a mountain to become a hill, and but there can be a division in the mind, you know. From a point to another point is mountain, from a certain point to another point is hill, and then you decrease till you get into the flat landscape, you know.
Yeah.
And you have another name for the landscape, for the
Yeah,
fields, for the,
yeah,
it's all made up.
that's simply the function of the mind. To
Yeah, it's all
abstract.
made up.
That's the everything is a story. Everything is a
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
story,
yeah.
made up. Yeah, beautiful. And that's the joke in a way. That's the joke. That's why
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot but cracking up the whole time here. And I love it. Yeah, nice, Klaus. Beautiful.
Yeah, same thing for nations. You know, when you go, you search on the map and you see the borders of the nations. Again, it's all made up, because
Yeah.
if you take a missile and you go up there and then you watch down from the above, there is just land and sea, no divisions at all.
Yeah.
It's made up. It's the man itself that makes labels. So removing labels, it's mind stuff. It's a work that you can do on your mind, but there were never divisions in the so-called outside world.
Is there an outside world, Klaus?
Oh no, absolutely wrong. There is no inside and outside, but this is for the sake of communication.
Exactly.
There is no outside world at all. There is no inside world. There is just life, lifing. And even the word life, we can discuss about it if it's a proper or not proper word. We can say this very neutral term. In lack of better term, we can use the word this, but it could be energy, it could be Brahman, it could be life. We have no clue, honestly. I have no clue what I'm talking about when I say life.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of communication.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just words swirling around already without any meaning. And we simply give the words the meaning. And yeah, beautiful. A beautiful game.
Yeah, of
Hadar.
course, in the story there can be a lot of things to tell, but again, they're just words, they are just sentences, they're just stories. We can tell about the story of a personal shift or no shift, about being mad at people or being lovable with people, but again, it's a story. But yeah, we can talk about the stories for hours.
And we can talk about before enlightenment and after enlightenment. Also just beautiful stories.
Yeah,
about
also
gurus.
yeah, disciples, gurus, graduations, and hierarchies, and you know
and blah and blah and blah. Yeah.
yeah.
All stories. Hadar, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah.
share something?
No, just wondering. I was thinking, you know, I am seeing these beautiful faces, And in a way, if you don't gonna tell me a story, I just see faces, you know, and and I don't know what happened over there, you know. If you're gonna tell me the story, I can imagine and say, oh yeah, you know, I can just imagine what happened and make it in a way kind of a story, hear a story. So this is for me, this is the emptiness of everything, because there's no knowing, you know. If you're not going to tell me the story, and here it's going to have this imagination and telling another story, so there's nothing really happening in a way, if you look for a happening. So yeah, so here, if I would tell the story about a day of being very busy and you know, all family matters, and then all kind of tasks to do, and the body gets tired and there is the need to do them. This is the only, you know, the only story I can say. Just a simple story, nothing really, just a report. And yeah, it's beautiful, you know. I there's no division. It's one after one, doing what is necessary to do, and liking it, not liking it, it's not really important. It's just whatever comes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Maria, sweetheart, how are you with your new earrings? If I may mention this, sorry. Are you happy with this?
Fine.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, fine.
Cool. I'm happy.
Yes, I like that about the continuity, because I feel it's just like that. For example, this morning I had a lot of energy, and right now I'm feeling tired, and I don't know how that happened. So
I will tell you. I will tell you. You
yes,
probably did a lot of exercises.
maybe. Yes, and sometimes, like also like Hadar was saying, like I go on with my life, with activities, and sometimes I pause and I like to reflect on what and create a story of my progress, of how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. But it's really just a story, because something that I'm used to do, and sometimes it can be funny. So I'm learning to enjoy that instead of criticizing it.
Cool. Well, okay. Criticism is also empty already. So nothing special with criticizing or not, in a way, you know? Or in a way, having an issue with this or that, it's already this. Or not having an issue. Liking this, not liking, same thing. Yeah, cool. Cool. So you are reflecting on your stories from time to time.
Yes.
Are you, by the way, I'm curious, sweetheart, are you sharing this with your mother and sister from time to time? Is it possible to talk a bit about this, or totally taboo?
With my sister, yes, but with my mother, I don't think she will understand.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Then better not, because they direct. Yeah.
Yes, there's no one there and things like that.
No, you know, I go like, Mom, there is no you and life. There is only life. You know, when she's starting to speak about her life, it's more probably the case. And then in a way, you can simply beautifully pop in with this as a joke. I'm also always doing this quite jokey, you know, and just laughing afterwards, you know, and just seeing the reaction. And it's funny, you know, with different people, how they're reacting. Yeah.
Yes, I had sometimes said that to my sister, and I said, "But who are you really?" And she has said, "I am Caro."
Are you stupid? What questions are these? Or no, well, the answer I get from time to time, because you can imagine I'm booming out, is like, Rosa, what the hell, what kind of thoughts do you have there? You know, I never have such a thought, you know, who am I? You know, this is simply not arising over there, you know? What the fuck are you thinking about? Can't you think about normal stuff here? It's fun, yeah, it's cool. Oh, Eddie, you're brushing your teeth, sweetheart. You're killing me.
I woke up to your link. I woke up to your link and I had no time to get ready.
They call for booming aliveness, brushing the teeth. You're
That's
killing me.
you. That's really you. That's the first time I
love it.
I did it in one of the Moore's meetings too.
Okay.
For you, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Kai, sweetheart, where are you?
Well, I'm here in the shadows. Actually, it's sunny and warm outside, but I'm in the shadows here because my camera doesn't work. But yeah, I'm here enjoying the nothingness.
Well, which country, sweetheart?
My goodness, I change countries so often. Actually, I had to leave my home in Finland because there was a major renovation happening in the building, and we all had to move out, and I was in a panic actually because we didn't get very much notice, and and then it turned out that the only place I could go to was a friend of mine's apartment was empty in Lisbon, here in Portugal.
Lisbon, Portugal.
So I flew to Lisbon on Tuesday. Yeah. So I'm here for quite a while, I think, because the work in the building is going to take like a lot of time.
It's unbelievable. Without, I mean, they must in a way inform you before.
Well, it was very vague. People were quite upset about it because usually they should inform people half a year before, and with the exact dates when it starts, when it ends. But we had like a 2.5 week notice when it would start, when it would, and people went into panic mode, and
Wow, crazy.
And, I know it's really crazy.
I would have probably boomed out.
Oh, I did. I got pretty angry, I have to say. But however, you know, you just have to work with circumstances. Nothing, you know, nothing to do except look for another address, and the other address happened to be in Lisbon here. So here I am.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that you had a friend there where you could stay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky because my friend actually is staying in the countryside here, and I can stay in the city apartment. So yeah, very lucky. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known where to go, and
yeah, cool. Cool, Kai.
It's good to have friends, you know, in different countries, different places, you know, because you never know.
You never know. Absolutely.
You never know.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm happy.
So welcome to Lisbon. I'm here.
Yeah, cool. I've been there. I love Lisbon. It's cool.
Yeah, it's got a good energy. I like it. Yeah.
Like it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Hadar.
No, I just want to say here, from here point of view, from here is, oh, what a bummer. I have to go to Lisbon and stay in a friend's house for, you know, in the sunny, go away from Finland where it's cold and stay in a sunny, nice place in, you know, in Portugal. What a bummer.
I know, it's a real bummer. I mean, I'm really suffering here, you know.
Oh, I see that. Even if I don't see you.
Yeah, it's funny. Things often they work out, you know, in an unexpectedly positive way. You know, it's again life. You know how life works often.
Yeah, but at the same time, sweetheart, it works exactly as often in a quite negative way.
Yeah, that's right.
It seems maybe in your situation it looks like, oh shit, you know, what a bummer.
Yeah.
And then whoo, Lisbon, so beautiful.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
you see that but yeah, but it's yeah, it can be also a full-on catastrophe in a way, you know. So really not having nowhere to stay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because I don't have family, you know, anywhere near there, and and actually, yeah, my sister couldn't put me up. She said, "No, I can't put you up. Sorry, look somewhere else." Yeah.
Nice.
So fortunately, I have these people, friends, you know, scattered all over the globe, so I can ring them up and ask them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful, sweetheart. Nice. Eddie, what's up with you, girl? You just got up, or?
Yeah, I just woke up just now. So yeah.
What about your reflections? All good? Are you improving?
Oh, I don't I don't know. Yes, I am actually. I've gotten better at putting up chicken wire.
Come again, sweetheart. What?
I've gotten good at putting chicken wire up for my chickens. So this is unimportant. But can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is
Not too
Zolala.
good.
Zolala.
terrible. I would talk. These are really bad for catching audio.
Okay, sweetheart. You don't have to. You have to share if we cannot hear you then. Okay. All good. Yeah, what to say? It's always just this in a way. And in a way, I cannot stop but always laughing. And yeah, crying, of course, also happens. It's quite intensive, to be honest. Yeah, but oh, that's it. Very straight and direct.
Yes,
So
life, sorry. Life keeps going on and doesn't need anyone to think me, not me, mine, duality, not duality. Is not needed because life goes without anyone. This morning, for example, I have been walking with my mom carrying the wheelchair and speaking with her. No, she has dementia, and the dialogue is absolutely what crazy. No, but when this happens, it's so clear that there's nobody there. Right now, it's as if I am remembering, but it's not needed one remembering. It's only what happens walking with the wheelchair, going on, buying thoughts, but with anyone, without anybody. And that's amazing. It's just absolutely simple, not big deal. But at the same time, it's amazing. It's not one needed. Anything is needed.
Yeah.
And it's happening on its own and unexpectedly, and weird things, very strange things, unimaginable things, new things. And at the same time, it's always the same. That's not really, there's nothing really new because it's only this. Yeah, and at the same time, it's amazingly, astonishingly weird, bizarre, beautiful, like this.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful.
And this can appear as saying totally no to life as a
Yes.
position, right? It can come say, I don't want that. Strong position. Don't want anything. I don't want to be involved with life. I want just nothing. No interaction, nothing. Just a position. Strong position.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a empty expression already. Just saying no. Not seeing the liveness in life, not seeing the meaning. Just saying no.
Yeah. And this total resistance is already full on aliveness. There is simply no scene of full on aliveness or no sense. It's already in the directness. It's full on resistance. There is never someone who can see that this is an illusion. There is no one who can see it, and that's the joke in a way. Yeah, it's in a way the dream without the dreamer. There is never a dreamer in this beautiful dream, and that's in a way so awesome in this. So yeah, it's
Yeah, life expression of life, saying no to life. No to everything as a strong position. And there's no position there. There's no one in the position saying no to life. And this is going to be expressed so beautifully, so strongly, saying no, I don't want that.
For example, with children in the puberty. And then, of course, parenting is happening, trying maybe to show a different perspective so that this strong position of no changes maybe into, okay, maybe, let's see.
Yes, I mean, I was going to say that here in the town where I live, it's not a big town, but it's kind of a big village, you know. And there is a guy who is very famous here in these last days because he doesn't want to go to the high school, and so he claimed he said something very strong, you know, like I have nothing to do with school, I have nothing to do with my family, and I have nothing to do with this life. And it's so beautiful because, of course, also in this case, it's life doing the whole thing, you know. It's life performing as a guy saying, I have nothing to do with life. It takes life to do it.
Exactly. Nice. Yeah.
And the funny thing that the one that say I don't have nothing to do with life, there is a knower who knows what life is.
Oh yes.
There's already a knower that knows what life is, which is totally empty.
Yes.
In a way, we can say that the me, the position, the center, is a thought. It's simply a thought. And this here is also just a thought expressed in words. So yeah, blah blah. Just another story.
Yeah, and you know, and the teachers here said, asked him, okay, so if you have nothing to do with this life, where you come from? Another planet, another galaxy, another dimension. But in all those cases, it could be only life. Even though you claim to come from another galaxy, that's life too. there is no escape at all. It's an impossibility to be another thing. It's just life performing. So it's so clear.
Yeah. I see that Klaus is simply laughing about this. Highly probably, I don't know if you are involved in the situation with this guy. What would be your reaction if you had to do something there?
Well, honestly, I have no clue, because I have this news because my wife, she works there in the same high school. She's a teacher, so she reported this behavior, and the guy is defined as an oppositive guy. I don't know if there is anything like that in English. I'm using the wrong word maybe, but here in Italy we say oppositivo.
Like
it's
kind
a
of a
guy or a
rebel.
girl that go against every kind of hierarchy or institution or rules.
Yeah.
A little bit like me when I was younger.
It's sweet because in a way we are all small rebels, right?
Yes, yeah.
More or less, because it's really like against.
Yeah. So what to say to this guy? I have no clue, because
I probably can only smile at him and laugh.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Not able
It's more relaxing for everybody. A big smile than to give advices and to put on the table things like you have to do this and that. You shouldn't be like this, or never say things like this. It doesn't work.
But he highly probably he may kick me in the nose because he thinks I'm laughing about him, of course.
Oh, yeah.
This may happen.
It could be so. Yeah, it could be so.
Yeah.
So Klaus, what would have happened if it was your son?
Oh, my son, it's a complete. My son, he does the opposite, complete opposite. First, he looks what I like, and then when he knows, he does the opposite. And it's completely out of control. And the more I search to put him on the right line, and the worse it is. So I just gave up for desperation. I just said, do whatever you want. If you want to be a gay, be a gay. If you want to be a robber, be a robber. You are free, completely free to do everything you want to do. And if I say I like, I don't know what, this singer, is gonna hate him.
Yeah.
If I say I don't like this party, the political party, I mean, he's gonna love it.
Yeah.
So I just shut up.
Yeah.
The best way for the moment. For the
How
moment,
old is your son?
I am on the background doing nothing.
How old is he? Klaus, how old is your son?
13 years old. 13.
The same here.
He is doing what he must do to negate his father.
Yeah.
Here's the same. Here it's the same. It's kind of a game we are playing. I say this. It's always like this. So both of us are cracking up in a way.
Yeah.
In a way,
there is a gap of generation, because I am defined as Zeta generation, and it's like millennials or something like that. So it's almost difficult to communicate because we have different expressions and language, and we use different words for different things. So it's a mind fuck, totally. So I just gave up. I said, okay, I am from another age, another century. So just do what you want, because if I give you some rule, I'm so sure that you're going to do the opposite. I just be in the background, eating popcorns and see what happens.
And enjoying the show. But come on, Klaus.
What else?
But come on. In a way, there must be some, in a way of frame, a little bit of frame, like, in a way, parenting is going to happen. I still express my opinion quite straight. And I know that my opinion has been heard. And this is every day. This is simply the thing. No more, no less. And it's interesting to see how this is heard on the other side and what's happening. But there is, in a way, no pressure behind it. It's quite unpersonal. It's quite unpersonal.
Yes. It's funny, you know, because in the end you realize there is nothing you can do. You can try to be an example, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. It's just so in the end, just let it flow, you know. Just
but because this is automatically happening, none of us is choosing anything. It's just a beautiful dance between you and your son, me and my son. It's just dancing beautifully already without us. That's a joke. I love it.
Absolutely right. Yes, yes.
Sweethearts,
Totally.
I'm curious about Tony. You have 2 children, right? So first question, we are running out of time. Do we want to do a second part?
Yeah,
Klaus? Okay, I will continue too. Okay, so everyone who has time and wants to join the second part, you're welcome, of course, sweethearts. And okay, see you there. And for those who can't join, I love you and say goodbye. Your choice.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye.
Love ya. Okay, just resume.